And gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Reporters Committee Chairman Steve Adler.
Welcome back from dinner. Welcome back. I hope you're finding the evening as inspirational as I am. I had a little chat at the break with my good friend John LaPook. Told you I'd shout you out. And we were just talking about how an event like this can really give you hope. We're living in such difficult times, and I know everybody's worried about what's going on in the Middle East, what's going on in Ukraine. And for people to get together who are doing so much good work and who have common values and common interests in one place, I think just gives us a sense of solidarity and a sense of hope that I think we all need. So I'm just so delighted to be here. And I'm so honored to be chairman of the Reporters Committee. It's such an extraordinary organization. And basically a chairman does two things. He thanks people and he raises money. So I'm going to fulfill those goals briefly here. And I do them both with enormous enthusiasm and passion. First of all, I want to thank the absolutely amazing work of our stellar dinner chairs, Ted Boutrous, Kate Adams, and Linda Henry. Through their amazing work and your generosity, we've just had a really, really good fundraising gala. We've raised $1.7 million through the gala. We have a lot more money to raise and a lot more to support the work we're doing, but that is more than we had projected, and we're really delighted and really grateful. If you haven't made a contribution yet, here's the fundraising part. You can do so at rcfp.org/support. I know many of you have contributed to purchase a table, and many of you have given otherwise. But if you want to give more, you haven't given yet. There's an enormous need. We're going into a very difficult and complicated year, and we'd be really, really grateful for as much support as you can give us. We have a really great steering committee here. That's our board, and the steering committee is really essential. It's extremely thoughtful. It's really looking at the long-term strategy and the long-term health of the Reporters Committee, and it's really an amazing group of people who are lawyers, who are journalists, who are just people who are really committed to what we do. And I'd like to thank them, and I'd like steering committee members to please stand up so we can recognize them. And we had a great board meeting earlier today and had some really important discussions as we think about how we go forward. I also want to give extra special thanks to the really hardworking, talented, and passionate Reporters Committee staff. They're just amazing. They do so much every day to empower journalists to do their jobs in the public interest. And I'd love it if the RCFP staff, including those from our newest programs, the Local Legal Initiative and ProJourn, I'd love it if you could stand up as well. Staff members. So as you all know, and as others have discussed already, we live in especially perilous times at home and abroad, and this is an especially painful moment. But in these times, freedom of the press is more threatened and so much more precious than ever. And so we're here tonight to show that we can confront these challenges to our democracy, that together journalists and media lawyers can prevail in the battle to protect our First Amendment rights, and thus the public's right to know. Today we celebrate honest journalism that holds the powerful to account with reporting that is fair, probing, and unrelenting. In the face of digital, physical, and legal intimidation, journalists continue to counter falsehoods with facts and misinformation with verified information. Their work, and all of your work, has the power to right wrongs and sometimes even to save lives. We need to fight to protect that work, and the lawyers at RCFP, along with pro bono lawyers in-house and at law firms, and all the dedicated lawyers, journalists, and supporters in this room are doing just that. I want to take a moment to recognize and honor those who can't be with us here tonight. Jeff Gehrman, whom we heard so much about earlier. Dylan Lyons, a young journalist in Florida who was killed while reporting in February. Austin Tice, missing in Syria for so long, since 2012. And Evan Gershkovich, reporter for the Wall Street Journal, who has been jailed in Russia since March. Again, just for doing his job. To Evan's colleagues at the Wall Street Journal and Dow Jones, we stand with you, and we stand with Evan. Joining us tonight to honor Evan is Almar Latour, my former colleague and CEO of Dow Jones and publisher of the Wall Street Journal, where the entire team has been working relentlessly on Evan's behalf. Almar.